Hello. Welcome to Monday, the start of the week. Hope you had a great weekend.
Nice to have you back.
I watched the Girl Power show on Friday.
No one wanted to be on camera.
I just saw you
Except
and
me
Faith.
And Faith and I were just like kind of grumpy at the end
Faith
of the week.
didn't look
It was a
excited
bit-
to be there.
No,
She was just like,
it
I'm
was
going to
a
go
bit-
home now.
It was a bit
It's
down
past
buzz.
5:30.
We both just wanted to get to Wonder Woman, which was fabulous.
I've heard great things about it. I really want to check it out.
Loved it. I'd probably go again.
I'm going to have to go see Wonder Woman, Transformers, and Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. We should do a movie marathon.
Or I'll just go to Wonder Woman.
Again,
Oh, would you go again,
double
Sis?
dipping.
Totally.
You'd go again. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
that's
great.
saying
You've talked it up
something.
big time now. Now, as you can see on the title of this video, it says that we're doing a Q&A today. So comment with your questions and we'll answer them very shortly. But before we get into that, happy Father's Day to all the dads watching in the USA and the UK right now.
And Canada.
You can check
Justin
on...
Trudeau.
Yeah.
I mean you. Happy Father's
You've got
Day.
this weird obsession
I'm
with
not
the J
obsessed.
Meister.
I really admire him. I think he's awesome. He and Obama are probably my celeb crushes. Sorry, Zac Efron.
But on
You've been
Justin's
replaced.
Instagram, you go too deep on it. Like I noticed that you're scrolling back to pictures like from 3 years ago.
He hasn't had it for 3 years.
Just imagine if you accidentally,
that because
if
I've
one
been
of your
as far back
pointy
as I can
fingers hits the heart button, he'll be like, "Who's this Eve Palmer?"
He's
like,
not,
stalking
because I
me?
feel like he's busy running a country, and very well, might I add. Anyway, lots of celebrities paid tribute to their dads on social media today, which is kind of the way to do it. I love when you see those posts where it's like, I made the mistake of telling my mum happy birthday instead of writing it all on a social media site that she doesn't even have.
Yeah.
I've always thought that when people do it to their grandparents in particular,
that
it's like,
pass away.
well, no, grandparents who don't have Instagram.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was going somewhere else there.
Damn buzz.
No, but you see those things like status, like, "Hey Nana," like, "Rest in peace," kind of thing.
But-
and I think that's lovely to put it out there, but it's also I don't think Nana's going to see that.
You don't know?
I know I don't know that. I know.
I think she
Look,
actually might be more likely to see it after she's dead than when she's alive and doesn't have Instagram.
Boy, I hear you. Now, Kourtney and Kim Kardashian posted these throwback pics with their dad, Robert Kardashian, who everyone speaks very highly of.
Yeah, and Courtney's mum, Chris, also got amongst the Father's Day festivities, posting a collage of all the dads in her family, apart from Caitlyn.
Oh, but
But Caitlyn was not very nice about Chris in the book, the tell-all book. So
is
no,
there
but
a
Caitlyn,
book?
you were going to say Caitlyn is still a dad to her daughters.
all right. So she doesn't want to. Okay, I get.
No,
okay.
because they say we feel like we've lost our dad, and so Caitlyn has said, I'm still your dad. You can
Right.
still call me dad.
I'm still your dad. Miley Cyrus showed off her dad's old mullet and nip slip on Twitter. I guess he's her free the nipple movement inspiration, maybe.
Amy Schumer showed some love to her dad with the caption, "Happy Father's Day to this morally bankrupt degenerate who I can't help but love." Hopefully he's got as good a sense of humour as her.
Chance the Rapper Instagrammed a handful of pics of his old man, including this festive throwback.
And Jacob Tremblay, who was amazing in the movie Room. If you haven't seen it, do. It's amazing. But when you're, I guess if you're under the age of 16, it's pretty heavy. Wait till you're older. Anyway, go back. His dad, everyone was raving about the time when they were all on the red carpet for Room doing stuff, because his dad is, I don't want to objectify him, but people have said that he's good looking.
Oh.
And I'm not objectifying him. I'm just saying what some people have said. So let's move on.
Okay, we don't need to go back to the photo, Jerome.
Thanks, Jerome. We've seen it.
How, like, out of 10? Like, if you were going to rate him
No,
on the
I
out of
don't
10
rate
scale.
human beings, Adam.
Don't you?
No, I made that mistake once with Bill English's son, actually. It's a long story.
And if you don't know who Bill English is, he's the Prime Minister of New Zealand. So that's a story we're going to get to maybe later on in the week. We could have a live stream all about that, and we could do a "Where is Bill English's son now?"
Or not.
We could call him
Or not.
live
Or
on a
not.
YouTube live show.
Or
Thumbs
not.
up if you want to do
Or
that. Now, Beyonce didn't do a tribute to her dad, Matthew Knowles, probably because he posted this pic on his social media,
come on.
announcing that Beyonce and Jay-Z's twins have been born. And I guess that photo in particular was definitely not Beyonce approved. Like, she would not
You don't
allow
know
that
that.
photo. I
You
doubt
don't
it.
know that.
But I'm impressed that he's got Twitter and like social media. You know,
Yeah, I'm sure she'd be fine. It's all good.
just imagine
Happy
being
days.
a bit like being the kids of a super international star like that. Mm-hmm. Like popping out, like looking up at mum, like off at the big time. This is jackpot.
Do you think they'd recognise that right away?
Probably not right away, but I reckon when they get to the age of 3 or 4, when they're thinking, hey,
They're gonna be like-
I'm not getting mandarins in my lunchbox. I am getting like caviar
I like
and
that.
salmon. Like, mum must mean business. I'm gonna Google a mum. Oh my God, is she Beyonce?
You think it would take 3 years? I wonder when they do first figure it out, like if there's a moment.
Do you reckon like that Beyonce would be like, okay, I'm Beyonce. Let's
Like-
type my name into YouTube. Single ladies, that was me.
Do you think
Check
they'd have
out
to
me-
educate their kids? I think some people would.
have
Like
to.
Kanye West, I'm pretty sure would make
Just
it very
imagine-
clear to his kids
But just
how
imagine
amazing he is.
having that chat, like if you like, you'd have to have heard it from your parents. Like if you heard it from your friend saying, "Hey Eve, your mum, she's really famous." Like you'd have to hear it.
No, but you'd have the conversation because you'd see like photographers taking photos of your family, and you'd ask, why is this happening? Right? Would it start there? I don't know. I don't think it's a conversation
If
we're
you've got
going to have
famous
to
parents,
have.
get in touch
Yeah,
with us.
let
We
us
want
know.
to know
How did
the
it all
answer.
happen?
Now, thanks to everyone
taking
who
that out.
has sent us questions over the last week
Yep.
for the Q&A. We're going to crack into them right now. Sarah's got our cue
Thank you. This is like the news.
And you can keep sending us questions also.
Okay.
So send them in.
Cool. This one comes from I can't read these names. These are too cool for me. Domi Crown for Q&A.
I don't
Oh, Domi Crown for
just, yeah.
How many countries have you been to?
Okay, so I'll start. I've been
God,
to
this
New
is so-
Zealand.
I'm bored already.
I live in New Zealand.
So,
Oh my God, I'm answering the blooming question.
I know, but
it's called a Q&A,
it's like a
and
list.
I answer the question.
Okay, you go. You go.
Okay, so
I'm listening.
New Zealand, Australia, Fiji,
Mm-hmm.
Japan, England, France,
Yep.
Germany,
Mm-hmm.
Spain, America.
Cool.
So it sounds like you're skiting a wee bit, doesn't it?
I've got an
But-
app for this, so I can tell you.
Oh,
I've
no,
been
Tom.
to 10% of the countries
Antonio.
in the world, which is, there's still 90% of the countries in the world to go to. Cyprus, England, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Spain, the Netherlands, Wales, China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Philippines, Singapore, United States, Australia, Cook Islands, Fiji, New Caledonia, Egypt, and Malawi.
I'm sorry, like when you asked me that question, like how many countries have you been to?
No,
as soon as
I just didn't want to take a long time.
As soon as I started answering, you go, oh my gosh, this is so good.
But
And then
that's
you bring out
why-
your phone and you've got a blooming list.
I've got an app. I've got an app
You're
for it.
prepared for that question.
No, I just have an app because it shows you the world, and I want to go to every single country in the world when I'm alive. Like, if you live one time, I want to be everywhere and experience.
I read an article on BuzzFeed,
Life.
like a 22-year-old has already been to all the countries in the world.
There was a bunch of people who were from the Globe Theatre in London, and it was called Taking the Globe to the Globe or something like that, something more catchy than I've just tried to reiterate. But they were going to perform their show. I think it was Hamlet, and Rawiri Paratene was in it, and they were going to every single country in the world, including North Korea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Ballsy.
and they'd been to Russia, and they'd been to all sorts of amazing places, and they'd wake up in the morning and not know where they were, and I just think,
And
what
then
an
they realise,
amazing...
oh, how come no one's watching our show? Because it's Shakespeare.
I don't know, people really like it.
I can't stand Shakespeare. I don't know how it's popular, I don't know how it's a thing, and I don't know why people still study it in schools. Next question! This is from Sheree Chin.
He was a master of the English language.
What's your favourite song?
No, my favourite song that I'm listening to at the moment. Wait, again, I'm just going to check my phone. This is
Oh
bad.
my
You
gosh.
go. No, you go.
Okay, I'm going to answer this one.
What is it?
At the moment, it's called The Robots Are Dead by The Flight of the Conchords.
The
The robots are dead. Or Bowie's in Space by Flight of the Conchords.
I was just trying to do it
Anything
in.
from Flight of the
I love
Conchords.
so many songs.
All right, can you please answer this question really
There's
quickly?
too many.
Well, just say a song. No one's actually going to care.
No one cares.
No one will
No one
give.
cares.
Just say
Oh,
happy
but
birthday.
it's too
You know the
hard.
song
It's
Happy
too
Birthday.
hard. It's too hard to pick because I can't. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be.
Just say a Michael Jackson song. Oh, Eve,
I'll
you're
be
being
there.
silly now.
I'll be there.
I'll be there for you. By
No.
Friends.
I'll be there. Michael Jackson.
Oh.
How dare you not know that song?
Well, I
Carry
thought
on.
it was, okay.
hogging
Chelsea,
them.
what's your fave food and who do you look up to?
Popcorn, raspberries, chocolate. Let's go.
And who do you look up to?
Anyone taller than me, which is a lot of people.
Bum bum. Ching.
People who change the world for the better. People like Obama and Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada.
Favorite food, I would have to say.
And Oprah.
The fish and chip flavour ice cream from Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Also KFC quarter pack. It's up there with a double Mac Attack from McDonald's, and I don't mind the fish and chips on Fendleton Road, which is in Christchurch.
And who do you look up to?
I look up to.
No one
I
cares.
don't really
Carry
look
on.
up to people. No. Oh, iPad.
Oh,
This one is from Dancing Fire. Adam, why do you look?
why do you like sheepdogs?
When did I ever say I like sheepdogs?
I don't know. I don't know if you do. You
I
like
don't know.
sheepdogs?
I like dogs, so I guess that means I like sheepdogs, and I guess I like sheepdogs because they know what they're doing. They're smart. They can understand the whistle. I don't know.
I'm bored. Chelsea says, "Can you come to my school production in term 3? I'm a dwarf called Breezy.
What? She's a,
Send more details.
as in
I'm
the,
interested.
as in the production's called I'm a dwarf called Breezy.
I don't know. This is the thing. We need to
We
know
should
more.
go to that.
Um,
Michael.
but the A and the E's are different. So now I'm confused whether it's
Question.
Makael.
What is your guy's favorite? Who's your
Who's your favourite person in the crew?
Guys, sentence
Who's your
structure.
favorite? Don't be a dork. Who's your favorite person? Someone who doesn't like Shakespeare is now talking about sentence structure. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite person in the crew? I have to say Faith because she's my sister. So I feel like blood is thicker than water. And
Sarah-
as much as I love you
Sarah,
guys,
how does that make you feel? You've known Eve for quite a few years now. You've worked together since day one, and you've
We have. We
and
did
you
start on
share
the same day.
birthday.
Hang out a lot, and I don't need Eve to tell me that we're really good
Well,
friends. So
we are really good friends. But when I have to pick a sibling, like, come on,
that's fair enough. And as a friend, I would say that I don't mind.
Thank you,
oh
Sarah.
guys, this is gross.
You go. Who's your favorite person in the crew?
Uh,
You don't have that out. So
No one likes me in the crew, so no. Shut. Jerome's like.
Jerome's just laughing like, yeah, it's true. Okay.
No, I like everyone equally.
My Popstar 365, that was a cop out. What is your who's your favorite celebrity?
You go first.
Okay.
I see. I don't like. I was gonna say I don't like people. Don't look up to anyone. Don't like anyone on the crew here, and don't have any favourite celebrities.
Ali says, what's your favorite day of the week and why?
Oh, it would have to be Friday.
I feel Sundays, I feel a real,
Oh, here we go.
Sundays for me are really motivating and they also feel really,
I just want to go and hug some trees.
they feel like a really
just wanna go do
spiritual day
yoga
for me.
on the
I'm not a
beach.
religious person,
I want to find my soul.
but there's something about
I
Sundays
want my
that
soul
feel
to
like
connect to somebody
fresh
else's soul.
starts. And they feel, a Sunday feels like spring. It feels like a fresh,
I love when you get
Start.
all like really happy, and when you feel inspired, your like chin and you like that part of your face just goes like this. I just want a new start.
I hate
Just
you
wanna.
so much. Grace says, what was your first TV appearance?
Oh, I remember being called in to be an audience member on the Erin Simpson show.
Yeah?
When I was like 19.
Yeah?
So way before I started on What Now and this show. And she called me out. She was like, hey, we've got a stand-up guy. Do you have a joke? And I'm like, that's my time. This is
What
my
did you
time
say?
to break it
What
into
was
the
your-
industry.
what was your joke?
My joke was, why did Captain Hook cross the road?
Why? It's not funny yet for the rest of us, so why?
It's not funny. To get to the second-hand shop.
Okay.
And at the time, I was like, I don't have anything. Like, my dad told me really bad jokes when I was younger,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and that's all I had. It was either going to be Knock Knock,
Who's there?
Isabel,
Isabel. Who?
Necessary on a bike. It took me years to actually understand what that joke meant.
You're right, it's profound. My first TV appearance was actually on Play School. Do you remember that?
No.
You don't know Play School? It was a preschooler's show.
Shut up. You like saying it like, it was really cute. It was
it
like
was-
a big deal.
It was a big deal of a show.
The first time I saw it,
I'm sorry, I'm still talking about myself. Sorry, I didn't say you could interrupt. And they got some children on because I could speak Te Reo. So they got some kids on.
for our
And I'm
international
pretty
viewers
sure
wondering what Te Reo is.
it's Te Reo Māori, it's the Māori language. And I'm pretty sure my
talk to
cousin
them like
and I...
they're dumb.
I'm talking to you like you're
Oh.
dumb. And I'm pretty sure my cousin and I went down the slide and like bumped into each other.
Cool.
Yeah.
Please tell me you found $20 afterwards or something.
Yeah.
Cool, great.
$20.
No, the first time I saw you actually was in a magazine, in the Posty Plus one, and you were modelling thermals.
You didn't see me.
I did. I remember seeing you. And I'm like,
Did you keep it under your bed? Like, was it a special magazine for you?
Why
Okay.
would I?
Another girl, same Grace, says, what's your favourite Snapchat filter? You love taking videos of yourself, so you will have one.
There is the one that like makes your lips real big at the moment. I quite
yeah.
like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya says, or Maya, I'm not sure. Both are beautiful names. Does Adam or Eve have a boyfriend/girlfriend?
No, you answered that one.
I got both.
What?
Boyfriends and girlfriends.
Oh, right. You're going to be very generic about that.
So many.
Yeah, cool. So you got a boyfriend?
And a girlfriend.
You two-timer?
More than one.
Oh, Eve Palmer's a two-timer.
Do you remember that?
No.
I remember like in year 7 and year 6, like people at school would be like,
Oh yeah, Eve's going out with Jeremy and Matthew. She's a two-timer.
Your school was raunchy.
right in primary school, then went on to Manning
Whoa.
Intermediate.
Whoa.
Had my first kiss at Manning Intermediate.
Wow. Should we get into that? Or?
That wasn't a question, and I just overshared an answer.
Yeah, we've got 3 left. Are you ready?
Yeah. No, I actually got, my first kiss was with the caretaker's daughter.
I thought you were going to say the caretaker, and I was thinking, whoa, we need to investigate this because that sounds
And
wrong.
I remember because I was like real sneaky, like after school one day, and then we heard like the noise of a tring, 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 and it was the caretaker's keys like walking down the corridor.
Coming
Yeah,
to find you.
To find us, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Badass. You might think I'm a Mr. Good Boy, but I've actually.
Whenever we drive through the Littleton Tunnel, if you're in Christchurch, you'll know where that is.
Oh, don't tell that story because that is very illegal.
Adam tells this one story, but it's like his one naughty thing he's ever done in his life story. So I've heard it about 4 times, and I'm like, dude, you need.
You can't tell anyone. I don't want this to get out because people like, I don't know. I dropped some friends
No
off.
one was out. No one was
I
probing
dropped
you
my
there.
friends off at the top of the tunnel, and they skateboarded down it.
Oh my god.
And then
It's
they were so slow at skateboarding that the tunnel patrol
came and got them.
came and got them.
And you were just the getaway car. You weren't even doing it.
And I was meant to stay and pick them up again, and I just took off.
What a great mate. What a great mate.
I'm scared. Like I hate confrontation, and
We've
I hate
actually-
getting told off.
Someone's asked about Idol. We've kind of talked about that. Someone said your childhood hero. Same kind of question. I'm
Getting
going to
told
finish
that you
with
can see my belly button.
this one is from Chelsea. Adam is forever alone. Not a question, but a great way to end. Thanks for those.
Ooh, I've got my dog here today.
Yeah.
Me and her.
And she's not even with you. She's out there
She's
making
hanging
new
out with other
friends.
people. That's not cool. Now, thanks for watching the live stream today. You can give the video a thumbs up. That would be awesome if
Or
you're
a
watching
thumbs
right
down.
now. No, give it a thumbs up.
You
What
can
do
do
too?
it. I mean, it's a free world.
Also, it'll be great if you subscribe to the channel. If you're new, we are probably about 450 away from 6,000 subscribers.
And we're going to do something nuts. I feel like we should do something crazy together because when we reached 4,000, you did something on your own. I did something on my own for 5,000. This time for 6,000. We should do something combined.
Absolutely. Now, before we go, shout out to Dylan who was watching, Krupa, Chelsea, Vincent, Haley, Juppa, Krupa, Serenite. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I know I'm pronouncing all your names wrong.
It's quite small font. Like,
Yeah, it's very small now. Awesome A, Grace One's there, Ryan. So thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you
and
for
commenting
watching.
and being part of the show.
yep. And we have got, I don't want to say what we've got in store this week, but interesting stuff.
Because we don't even know. But when we say interesting stuff,
I've got an idea that you don't know about. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.